Good morning. What is going on, you guys? Today I'm gonna take you through my current full day of eating while we are continuing this bulk. The interesting thing about today's full day of eating is, again, I've been keeping my diet very intuitive. So I'm not tracking things, on the daily, but I am very much keeping a lot of the foods that I eat every single day pretty much the same. With that being said, I don't really have a great gauge of where my calories are at, where my macros are at. I'm really just eating intuitively to kind of where my hunger levels are at. And, most days I've been very, very hungry. I feel like I can eat a ton of food. I've been, fueling myself, as such. We're gonna walk you guys through a full day of eating today. It's been a little bit since we've done one of these. And again, like I said, since we are continuing the bulk, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is looking like today. We got our cup of coffee. We had a Greek yogurt with some chocolate chips so far. For the day, we actually need to get some more groceries today because when you're bulking, I'm telling you, you run out of groceries so freaking fast. So I'm getting more groceries today. Guys, so breakfast is served. So as I said, when I'm bulking up, the food just seems to run out so quickly. And if I'm eating like 5,000 calories a day, I guess I could see why. So as you guys probably already saw, we made 4 extra large eggs. So that's gonna be like 28 grams of protein right there, if not a little bit more. We have a blueberry bagel with some strawberry cream cheese and about a serving of honey on there as well. There is a serving of cheese in the eggs. Then we have some papaya on the side, get some fruit in, and then this was a 17.5 ounce glass of 2% milk. So that's gonna be the replacement for the OJ today, and that is what we're working with. So gonna be as accurate as possible and gonna total everything up for this breakfast, including obviously the yogurt, the chocolate chips, even the creamer in the coffee. If I use like butter and stuff like that later on in the day, I will also make sure to include that as well. Okay, so macros for the first meal. Breakfast altogether, actually a pretty good start to the day. It's funny when I do these full day of eating videos, I haven't tracked my macros, tracked my calories in a little while. So like, I don't really know, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I'm eating a lot of food, if I'm eating a lot of calories or not. But that meal was super easy to get down. The good thing about this, this point in the bulk, usually I'm struggling to get food down, but right now, I still feel really good. At 7:30 a.m., I was like starving, I was ready to eat. So it's still good that I get very hungry. I'll eat, a couple hours later, I'm starving again, ready to eat. So it's really good to see that my body's kind of adjusting, adapting, and physically does want more food to recover, which is good. Starting off the day, 1,328 calories is where we're at. I have the goal in here as 4,500, but I don't think that's really going to be the actual goal. We'll probably get a little bit above that in my opinion. 1,500 calories to start off the day. Macro-wise, as you can see here, 78 grams of protein. Pretty solid, not the most amazing, but honestly for everything that we had, we'll take it. So 78 grams of protein, 131 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. Obviously, quite a bit of fat from cream cheese, from the eggs, from the creamer, the milk, everything, right? But solid start to the day. That's where we're at. I'm gonna show you guys my new office. Good solid start to the day. Also, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but my body weight this morning was 257 pounds, I think, which is an all-time high for me. I've never woken up at 257 pounds before. And if you guys recall, if you guys have been following me for a little while, my last bulk when I was still in college at Ohio State, I think the highest I ever got was maybe like a 243 in the morning or something like that. Probably even less. I think I was weighing like 245 at nighttime, probably like 241 in the morning. Heaviest morning weight was like 241. I might have been a little bit leaner, but with that being said, I'm up about 16 pounds more than my heaviest ever morning weight on a bulk. Now I want to show you guys my new kind of office setup that's really coming together. This room was an absolute disaster before. This is the spare bedroom that we have that I've turned into an office essentially. There's nothing much really in here, and excuse the garbage bags, I need to still give away a ton of different ALPHALETE stuff. I cleaned everything up. There was clothes all over the floor, ALPHALETE stuff, suitcases all over the place. It's still a bit of a mess. We're still figuring it out. We have an extra lamp here we have to figure out what to do with. This is Allie's PT table that she's using for PT school to practice. And then other than that, we got this brand new mirror right here. I believe it's 72 inches by 32 inches or something like that. So it's a pretty big mirror, full length mirror. We just have it leaned up against the wall. Got some good lighting coming in from the windows over here. And yeah, we got this in, which is gonna be an awesome addition. I also just added in a brand new monitor, which is a 34-inch Samsung curved monitor. Now this one's a 1000R curve, so it's got a bit more of a curve than a lot of the monitors that I've seen out there. So we have that one, which is pretty big. So if you sit down here, boom, sat down in my chair, it's pretty big, but I always like having a second monitor. So we have my 28-inch monitor over here as well. This one's just an HP monitor. We have that. And then coming soon, I'm planning on building out a new full custom PC. This is just my old PC that I've had for almost 6 years now. Might get a new keyboard, may get a new mouse. I don't know if I necessarily need to, but other than that, what do you guys think that this office needs? I think it definitely needs some sort of decor. We have the high ceilings here, so we have a lot of wall space to utilize. Other than that, we're probably gonna put a chair in here, like some sort of just kind of like a comfy, cozy chair. Maybe some sort of a TV. We have the mirror. We're gonna put like a little clothes rack in here. So anytime we need to do an ALPHALETE haul or Allie needs to do like a Gymshark haul or something, be able to use this as like a content space as well. There is really good lighting coming here. So if we need to film any sort of videos and stuff like that, Allie wants to make sure we have that all set up. But I think lighting wise, I'm gonna get some GoV LED lights to kind of put behind on the wall, behind my desk. I think the setup is coming together very nicely. And also this chair is probably going to go. Got this for like 25 bucks on Facebook Marketplace as kind of like a filler chair. It's not bad. It honestly works perfectly just fine. Like I don't really care that much, but it's getting so old and like squeaky. It squeaks every time I move. So probably gonna get something a little bit nicer for the setup. Something that looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing as well as a little bit more functional as well. Hold on. What? Bro, you're 5 feet away. All right, so time for the gym. We are doing some sourdough bread, super quick. I'm honestly like, I'm not super hungry, but I'm also like not full. Bro, Allie, why are you always having Alex Earl in the background? Allie does not miss a hot mess video from Alex Earl. Pre-gym, we're gonna do some sourdough bread, carbs before the gym, make a little pre-workout gym snack. Now we are off to the gym. Sourdough bread, 1 serving of honey on it. We made it into basically a little sandwich here. We have our pre-workout mixed up in this shaker here. All we're doing is BPN Flight, green apple flavor. We're doing the Endo Pump blue raspberry flavor right there. And then 2 scoops of creatine, so 10 grams of creatine. Boom, easy. We don't have any sort of carbs to add into this pre-workout today because I'm fresh out of OJ, fresh out of lemonade. So we are just gonna roll with what we had today. All right, let's go to the gym.
I pledge allegiance to the streets. You don't work, you don't eat. No master, no shackle feet, no surrender. Take your destiny. As I march through the valley of the blood, sweat and tears. Look, God the only man that I fear. This ain't nothing new, we've been doing this for years. Hey, big dog, barking through your ears. We gotta stay the route, there ain't no backing down. Never crack, never fold, we from the gutter but need a crown. We pledge allegiance to the streets, we took the harder path, but now we finna never folding under pressure. No matter when or where you are, every battle breaks a heart. Every scar leaves its mark. Never folding under pressure. Hidden in the road you take, created in the choices made. A future that will change today. Never folding under.
Ooh. All right, workout finished up. Go back and make a protein shake of some sort. Look at the shoulders though. Shoulder day complete. We just did 4 exercises. Our finisher. But boom, that's what the shoulders looking like. See you guys at home. All right, guys, so back from the gym, we did a quick shoulder workout. This next meal, if you guys have been following along for a little while, should not be a surprise to you whatsoever. We're doing a big protein milkshake. Let me show you exactly what is going in this thing. So, gonna get all the ingredients out here. All right, we have everything basically put together here. We're gonna do 20 ounces of 2% milk. That's going to be our base. We have a banana to make it a little bit creamy, add a little bit of nutritional value. We're gonna do probably 2 to 3 servings of raw honey. I'm gonna add in 2 servings of some natural peanut butter. We're gonna do 2 scoops of whey protein, perfect for post-workout. We're gonna do probably a serving of this HEB ice cream. This stuff is 230 calories per serving, so it's kind of hefty, but it's amazing. And it makes your shakes, your milkshakes, like taste way better, way creamier. We're gonna do that. Plus probably 1.5 to 2 servings of frozen strawberries. Again, this is gonna give it some texture as well. Give it some more carbohydrates, give it a little bit more calories. We are using the BPN strawberry whey protein. This is one of my favorite flavors to use in a regular shake, in really anything. This one is just a solid staple flavor. 10% off using code Dengler for any BPN subs as always. Soft. One of the biggest shakes I've ever made, if not the biggest shake I've ever made. Total for this meal right here, this isn't everything, this is probably about half. Another 24 or 30 ounces left in the blender. So 1,639 calories. So we're approaching 1,700 calories for this shake in total. So that puts us at 3,195 calories in the day, about 3,200 so far. It is 4 o'clock. If you look at our macros so far for the day, 179 grams of protein, 360 grams of carbs, and 118 grams of fat. This is also taking into account the little pre-workout snack with the sourdough bread and the honey as well. So I am starving right now. Gonna get this shake down, get a little bit of work done. We'll see you guys for the next meal after that. If I had to assume, we're probably gonna end this day close to 5,000 calories. Being already 3,200 calories into this, we need some more protein, we need some more carbs. So we're obviously gonna have a big meal for dinner later tonight in a few hours. And then maybe a little bit of like a dessert or something like that. So I expect it to be close to like 5,000. We'll see. I'm not gonna push it or anything. I'm just gonna eat what I've normally been eating to show you guys like a real live example. It's so easy for me to be like, oh, I want the number to be inflated, so we're gonna push a little bit more food today, but I'm just gonna keep it real and just honestly see naturally how much I eat. So 3,200 calories at the end of the day. See you guys for the next meal. All right, whipped ourselves up a nice, but also, you know, calorie dense dinner here. So this is going to be after the shake. So I've really only had like 2 big meals today. We made a variation of a chicken Alfredo. We did 16 ounces of chicken tenderloins, raw weight. And then we did 4 servings of the pasta. So it was like 226 grams, I think. Obviously, I'm not gonna have all this right now. Allie's gonna have some. I'm gonna have some. We might save a little bit for tomorrow as well. All right, you guys, so here's what our bowl is looking like right there. So it looks delicious, honestly. This is a pretty hefty bowl, in my opinion. I don't have the biggest bowls in the world, but fit everything I possibly could in here. So I'm gonna estimate as best I can for the amount of pasta, the amount of chicken, the amount of sauce in here. Also added on a glass. This was again 17.5 ounces of lemonade here. So that was as much as I could fit in the glass. But I was going to have chocolate milk, and then I just kind of realized, I was like, well, I had kind of a lot of fat today. So I'm gonna try and like scale back the fat and just do straight carbs over here. So just carbs from the lemonade. If we want to later, we'll have a glass of chocolate milk. Just sounded so good, but honestly, the lemonade's like very refreshing with this type of meal. So that is the dinner. I'm gonna add this up very, very quickly here. It is 8:30 already, so it's getting late. Gonna slam this, kind of see where we're at after that, and I assume we'll have something small, kind of like right before bed. It's kind of the outlook on it so far. So yeah, just doing a little bit of work here on the computer as well. We got like some different client transformations and stuff, getting some stuff ready for kind of a big push in the next couple of days to honestly start expanding, evolve a little bit more. So, all right guys, so quick post-dinner snack. We're doing another Greek yogurt with serving of chocolate chips in there. And we are also having another banana for right now. Probably, I still take my supplements and stuff like that before I go to bed. I'll probably do a glass of chocolate milk or something like that, and that might end out the night. Me and Ali are chilling on the couch, watching one of our favorite guys right now, Kurt Kaz. He literally like goes into all these different, Latin American countries and stuff like that are supposedly dangerous, and he kind of tries to go into like the most dangerous spots. It's really interesting. It gets intense. And finally, guys, ending the day off with pretty decent glass of chocolate milk. So from HEB, it's just HEB. They only have the one option. They just have the whole chocolate milk. So it is a little high in fat. Definitely would not recommend if you're not trying to push calories like crazy, because one single serving of that literally has 220 calories and 8 ounces. It's like so easy to bulk off of. Like even if you have 8 ounces of orange juice, for example, 110 calories, right? But obviously it's just considerably thicker. It's got more fat, got more protein in it. So it's obviously gonna digest quite a bit slower. The rest of our supplements here. I gotta take my L-carnitine, my magnesium, my pregnenolone, DHEA, all the stuff that I showed you guys a couple of videos ago. So I'm gonna take that with this. And this should wrap up the calories for the night. So with that being said, guys, gonna close out the video right there. Total calories on the day. This is actually not that surprising. And I'm at 4,900 calories on the day, so 4,900 calories total. And honestly, like I said, I'm not trying to push it like crazy. I could definitely eat a lot more. Like I'm definitely not really full right now. And that's, the place that I've kind of been at with this bulk is, I feel like I can almost just keep on eating and keep on eating. Like I don't get super full. 4,900 calories on the day. Again, macro wise, we weren't aiming for anything specific, but we did hit 262 grams of protein, 615 grams of carbs, and 157 grams of fat. So obviously fat being kind of higher is what it is. We're pushing close to 5,000 calories. Protein being where it's at, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm over a gram of protein per pound of body weight. Really trying to push carbs to, get more calories in quicker and allow myself to digest a little bit quicker. So that's kind of been a focus for me, is pushing more carbohydrates. But in general, pretty solid day overall. Liquid calories, super kind of crucial part of my diet this year. 4,900 calories, down nearly 500 or nearly 5,000. I was eating more than this even when I was running a lot more last month and the month before. But again, there's a deeper look into my diet on this current bulk. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. I appreciate all the support as always. I feel like for being, near 260 pounds, I just weighed myself. I'm like 261.5 at night, which is insane. For being that heavy, I feel like I still look pretty decent. I mean, like, obviously I'm not super lean by any means, but like, I feel like I still look pretty decent. And I think this has been a productive bulk overall. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Leave some suggestions of what you guys want to see in the next couple of videos. I'm going to keep these videos coming. Again, 2 videos per week is the goal. I wrote it down on the goals boards. We're going to make it happen. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.